too late. Look, not working. God said stop. Stop.
Hello, universe. It's Brandy619. Y'all know exactly who it is. Now, listen. I'm about to get into the video real quick because it's already 8:11. Oh, no. It's like 8:30 where I'm at. So, I'm going to get into this video because I want to show you guys what I'm going to be doing until for a little while. So, anyway, what I have right here in this bottle right here, I got this bottle from the 99-cent store. You know, it's a huge spray bottle, but I'm having to transfer what's in this bottle into this small little bottle right here that I got from
Target.
Did I get this from Target?
I think so. It's the travel bottles, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get this from there. But you can get these travel bottles from Target. You can get it from Walmart for like $1.99 or something. I got this from the beauty supply store. It came 2 in a pack with a real small one. It was like $1.49 or something like that. I got it from Ben's beauty supply store. So anyway, I'm transferring what's in here into in here. I'm going to make sure that I use all this liquid. You can see the liquid where it is right here. It's about right here. And I poured some of that out and put it inside of here. Okay. So let's get into what's in the bottle. What's in the bottle? Well, first, let me show you my mannequin head. I do have a black head now. Finally got myself one. I know you guys are like, damn, that is a big black head. And it is. The reason I got this size, which is a 24-inch black head, and I ordered this off of eBay. It was $19.95. It shipped pretty quickly, so I was really happy about that because I'm going to be making me a wig. I'm going to probably make all my wigs using this right here, unless I have a person with a very small head, then I'll use just my other regular wig head. But I got this one in 24 inches because I'm a girl. Anybody who knows me know I got a gang of hair. So even when I braid my hair or whatever I do, I have a huge bulk of hair always in the back. I don't care how I situate it. It's always a big bulk. So I want to make sure if I use this size doll head, I will be able to compensate for my natural hair that I put back here in the back so that my wig is not super small or super tight. Okay, so that's off top. Let's throw her over to the side. Get her out the way. So let's get into this mixture. What do I have in the bottle? Inside of this bottle, inside of this lovely bottle, I have rice water and fenugreek water mixture, along with some MSM. Now, MSM is very good for joints, but it's also very good for making sure that the cycle of hair growth that you have, you continue to have that cycle of hair growth. It doesn't stop. Hair grows in cycles. It goes where you're really growing a lot of hair, and then it kind of slows down, and then it kind of stops for a while. And then it'll start back up and grow. What we wanted to do is we want the growth cycle to continue to go and go and go and go and go and go and go. As long as the growth cycle is going and going and going and going, you should be able to retain length. And if you're doing the proper techniques, you should be able to retain as much length as you want to. So on the average, the hair grows about 6 inches a year. That's about ½ an inch a month. If you're good, you can retain anywhere from 4 to 5 inches, but we want to try to retain at least 6 inches. And if we're not retaining that much, then we at least want to try to speed up the hair growth process. So a way that we're going to speed up the hair growth process is by doing this rice water and fenugreek. Rice water and fenugreek water mixture. Now, I'm going to use my husband's jasmine rice. I know if you watch this video, he going to be like, oh, heck no, don't use it. my jasmine rice. But why? I'm gonna use the good stuff this time because normally I just use the stuff that the church give you in the big box. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't too proud to get church box. Okay, it's a blessing for us, and we utilizes what comes in that church box. So normally I use that rice, but this time I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to use the jasmine rice. I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. I'm not a girl that does a lot of measuring because I think it's absolutely unnecessary. I know you see I have these very small glass containers. I think you do want to put your stuff in glass containers just to make sure that you stay away from the BPA and you stay away from anything that, you don't want anything seeping into your mixtures from any plastic or styrofoam or anything like that. So I'm going to use these glass containers. I'm going to pour as much as rice as I think needs to be. I really don't think you need a gang of rice.
Yeah, gang.
Personally. But maybe I'll add a little bit more. Alright, that's about as much rice as I'm going to use. And in this container, I'm going to add my fenugreek seeds. Some people add about a cup. That's about all I'm going to add. Now, as far as the rice water goes, can I help you?
What's your lip bleeding?
What's wrong with you? Yeah, his lip is bleeding, but what's wrong with you? You're sitting over here like the night of the living dead. What?
Cut my laugh out.
Girl, he's tripping. I'm just gonna stand in my face, ain't gonna say nothing. So, I have my rice right here in this container. I have my fenugreek right here in this container. Maybe I add a little bit more fenugreek. Now, the reason why I have these very small containers is because I don't think it's necessary to really put that much water inside of your container. This, to me, is going to be concentrated levels of rice water and fenugreek. So, probably should have got me some water first, but oh shucks. There's water right there on the floor. Is that one purified? That's not spring water. I'm gonna use this one because this one is better. Alright guys, so right here I have some purified water right here, purified H20. I do have some bottled waters, but I'm not going to use the bottled water. You know what? I can see inside of here. It looks like, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see there's like a little film here. So I'm not going to really use that. Can you see like a little film on top of this water?
Yeah, a little. It's like floating stuff.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
Alright guys, so right here I got my water. This is purified water right here. The reason why I use my purified water from my purifier is because this water is way more cleaner even than the bottled water that you guys buy from the store and drink. Okay, so I'm going to use this for my rice water and for my fenugreek water mixture. Now this is going to be a concentrated version. Once you get done letting these things settle and letting the goodness mix and blend together as the days go by, when you put it into your spray bottle, you'll be able to then dilute it with more water thereafter. So I don't think it's very necessary that you have a big container and fill it up with a whole bunch of water. I just don't think it's necessary. I think you want to, for me, I'm just going to have a very concentrated version. And then once this is exactly how I want it to be after 2 days, then I'm going to go ahead and dilute it with some more water. So this is exactly what I do here. I take my water and I fill it up to about right there. And actually, this is jasmine rice, but Exodus, do me a favor. Give me that spoon right there and give me that container. When it comes, whatever rice you're going to use, you kind of want to make sure that you get all the little dirty impurities off of your rice. That is important, especially if you're not using a high grade.
Oh, I see some dirt on it.
Thank you, sir. Especially if you're not going to be using a high grade of rice or an organic grade of rice. You know, if you just got like a little 99-cent store rice, which is cool, don't get it twisted as long as it's real rice. But you want to go ahead and you want to get any kind of dirt, anything like that. You just want to get it off of there. You kind of want to clean it a little bit. All right.
And make sure, guys, you do that every day.
Can you pour that in the sink? Mm-hmm. You see how cloudy this water mix is? So we don't really know exactly what that is. You can continue to rinse it, continue to rinse it, continue to rinse it. But this is a pretty high quality of rice right here. So I'm thinking that probably... I probably shouldn't even rinse that off. I should have kept it. That would have been some real potent, real good rice and water, huh? But whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill this back up with water again. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and mix it around again. And I'm going to get...
I still need that bowl.
No. I'm going to let this sit for 48 hours. Okay, I'm also going to make sure that I cover it up so nothing gets inside of it. It stays very clean and untainted. So then inside of my Fenugreek mix, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm not going to pour anything off of this right here. I'm just going to fill my little glass with water.
Oh, that looks cool.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Because it looks like it's levitating.
Levitating?
Yeah.
I like to use your big words, though. The ones that float to the top, just knock them down to the bottom.
Is this ASMR?
Do you hear that water dropping?
You're supposed to whisper.
Exodus got this thing playing in the background, though. Like, he's killing it with this music in the back. Like, if you're not watching it, turn it off, bro. So, hit those down. It's not like we making black eyed peas or nothing, no beans or nothing like that. So, you don't got to worry about the little floaties at the top. They're still good. So, just go ahead and knock them down. So, now you got your water mixture with your fenugreek seeds inside of here. Now, at this point, you're just going to sit and you're going to allow these things to sit for a couple of days. Now, you can take... I don't know where the tops are to my thing. So I'm going to take this and cover it up just to make sure nothing gets inside of it. And I'm also going to take this cup and cover it up. Just to make sure, huh?
Saran wrap it.
That's too much. It's just not necessary. So I'm going to take these things and I'm going to sit them off to the side. Now, after you finish making your mixture, let me tell you what's actually inside of this bottle. What's inside of this bottle is my fenugreek and rice water mixture. I also added some MSM. Again, I already told you what the MSM is for. Here's a small little scooper. In this right here, I added 2 scoopers. 1, 2. Okay, this comes with a scooper already. You can buy this particular one I got at Sprouts. Trader Joe's might have something like this, or you can order it online off of eBay or Amazon. This one right here came from eBay. Okay, it's pure, 100% pure. Okay, you don't want to buy it in the pill form. Just go ahead and buy it in the crystal or the powder form so that it easily dissolves. Okay, and so I mixed that into my water mixture right here. And then the rice water, because it's going to sit for 2 days, is going to ferment. You probably should take your rice water and boil it after that to get rid of any other impurities that may be inside of it. And then you can go ahead and let it cool down and put it into a spray bottle. And then you take your fenugreek seed mix and also add that to the rice water mix into your spray bottle. That will cut down on that sour smell that the rice water is going to have. It's going to have a very sour smell. And if you spray just rice water on your hair and let it sit and you leave it in there, you will smell sour. Now, I'm going to tell you in a minute how I use it. So, after I mix my 2 water mixtures, I add me a couple small scoops of MSM. And then I also take myself some rosemary and some peppermint oil. These are both essential oils. I'll put about 10 drops of rosemary and 10 drops of peppermint oil. These both are very, 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 very good for hair growth. This is a hair growth water treatment. Okay?
Where did you get those oils from?
Oh, my bad. So, this Aracacia, I got this one from Sprouts, I'm pretty sure, because that's where I shop. And I also got this Now essential oil, and I also got that one from Sprouts. But you can, again, get this on eBay, and you can also get it on Amazon. I always try to get things off of eBay, and I pay my stuff through PayPal. So if you're ever scammed or anything like that, which is very rare, or you just don't like the product that you got, or something was misadvertised or whatever, it's just like anything else. You call PayPal, you let them know, they take care of it. You will get your money back, period, point blank. And also I like about them, there's so many, the first vendors that you see on eBay are the ones that are offering their product with free shipping, and it may come in 2 days or 3 days or whatever. But I always look to see where it's coming from to make sure it's not coming from China, because if it comes from China, you may be waiting a whole month for your stuff, and then you may not really be even getting anything authentic. So I try to make sure, you know, unless someone is drop selling, which they do, I try to make sure that it's coming from the United States. And that way I can hold them accountable, or hold anybody accountable for something that I get that is not as advertised. Okay? So, Sprouts, Amazon, or eBay. Okay? I'm not affiliated with any of those stores. These are things that I purchased with my own money. And so, I ain't got no discount code. So anyway, I'll put this into this little bottle right here. After you put your mixture inside of here, you definitely want to refrigerate this. Now, for me, some people say, oh, you don't really want to have this in your refrigerator for too long. But guess what? I've had this in my refrigerator, refrigerating for about 2 weeks. And it's all good. Okay? There ain't no mold in here. It looks nice. I don't even know if you can. Well, you see it right here. There's no mold. This is rice water, fenugreek water, peppermint, rosemary drops, and some MSM.
That's what they say about like the flaxseed gel too. But like I had that in there for like 6 months and it was fine, and it still smelled good.
Exactly. So you don't always believe the hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the same way when you smell your milk, you like, oh, it got a sell by date. Or, oh, best by date. You know, you still got 7 days after that date on there to still be able to drink that milk. Like, you got to be able to go by sight and by nose. And it smells good. Smell it. Tell me this don't smell good.
It does.
It smells good. Like,
the peppermint.
I probably could even drink this. Like, the peppermint is cracking, huh? It's bomb. So, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to use this right now. I'm about to give you a demo on how I'm going to use it. But the first thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm going to use this mixture up until it's totally gone. I'm going to come and make little videos, per se, from day 1 to day end on what kind of growth I get with this. So we're actually experimenting. I'm not going to tell you that I've used this before and it gave me mega hair growth and all of that extra stuff. No, we're going to do this here together. So you guys see my braids. I've had my braids in already for a minute. I'm going to split my hair down the middle, and you're going to be able to see how much growth I already have. How long have I had these braids? I put these braids in February 2nd. No, I put these braids in February 1st. It is February 25th. I'm going to split my hair down the middle so you guys can see how much my hair has grown thus far. I have been spraying my hair with just a Fenugreek water mixture. I've been smelling like maple syrup all through the house. Not sure if that's really giving me a whole bunch of growth. I really don't think that it has, because my hair was like already growing before I started spraying that. I just started spraying that on there like last week, like a week and a half. So I'm not sure that any of this growth is contributed from that, but who knows? So let's get into it.
That was a major.
Okay, guys, so never mind my back. Well, let me give you a backdrop on my back right here. I used to have the most beautiful. Okay, guys, so here I am being as vulnerable as I could possibly be with you guys, but I think it's something that's worth sharing. So as you guys can see, my back, I have what they call back knee. I never used to have back knee until I started using lots of oils on my hair, down the lengths of my hair. And as my hair began to grow out and it was constantly on my back, it was making my back break out. I didn't really even realize that my back was doing this and scarring like this until maybe about 2 years ago. So I've really cut down on a lot of oils that I put on the lengths of my hair. And so now I'm just trying to work on the scarring. But any natural girl that is having an issue with back knee, especially, and they just like, wow, why is my back like this? Like, I'm going to tell you, it's probably because of the oils, and the dirt that the oils attract. Hey! No, sir. No, sir.
I'm trying to.
I want you to be quiet. I don't care what you're trying to do. Your back is probably like this because of the oils that you put on the length of your hair and the dirt that it attracts. And you have to really be conscious to make sure that when you get in that shower, you're constantly scrubbing your back. And if you're putting oils on your hair, whether you're doing a pre-poo or whatever it is that you're doing, you want to make sure that you keep your back clean. Keep it clean, ladies, because if you don't and you just don't realize that this is what's happening, this is what you get as a result of that. So be mindful of that, okay? So anyway, let's zoom in to the dome. So I've split my hair down what I would consider to be the middle, a middle, whatever. This is the hair growth that I have as of now. Not sure if you can really see. This is the hair growth in this area. Again, I've had these in from since February 1st, and today is the 25th. So I feel like I'm pretty much on track, about ½ an inch a month, okay? So I'm going to spray this mixture, and I'm going to keep these braids in until the very last drop of this mixture, okay? So you're going to see me spraying it. I'm not going to be rinsing this out. I'm going to be leaving this in my head. Make sure as you're spraying this, you are massaging it in and making sure that it's getting everywhere it needs to get. You don't want to leave not one strand of hair unsprayed. You want to make sure you get your entire scalp. Some people are protein sensitive. I don't think that I'm protein sensitive, but I do think that the oils, the essential oils that you add to this, and also this fenugreek, is probably not going to make this such a harsh protein treatment. Okay? So I definitely would say if you are protein sensitive, try to add, maybe even like a heavier carrier oil to this. Or add, What would I add? Something moisturizing. Another thing I added. Oh my gosh, you guys, I totally forgot to show you. Hold on, David. Yes. I knew there was a freaking reason. I know there's something else. Like, I know it just was not that simple. And I know I was not having a problem with a protein overload. And the reason why is because I added this aloe vera juice as well. So I got this from Walmart. It's like $6 or something, and I don't had it for a minute, but it still does exactly what I want. Yes. I don't drink this. I could, but I just put it into my mixtures. I've had it for a long time, and it still does exactly what it's supposed to do. So when I do spray this mixture, this is the reason why my mixture is also moisturizing, because I add aloe vera juice. Okay, grab y'all some of this. Y'all just don't know. Okay, my hair is not hard or brittle or none of that weird stuff. And I did 2 times spray my rice water makeup on my head, but I wasn't very consistent. This is something I want to do every day until I'm out of this water, and then I'm just gonna see what we get from it. But definitely add this aloe vera juice. This is what's gonna help keep your pH balance and your moisture level where it's supposed to be at, so your hair is not dry, brittle, feeling hard, or nothing. So this is very important. It's essential. Okay. So now I'm back to spraying again. Remember I told you, be liberal, be generous, spray every little nook and cranny. Don't be afraid. You have your protein and you have your moisture mixture going on. It actually smells so good. It actually smells like, shoot, it smells like Dr. Bronner's freaking peppermint soap, huh? It's bomb. Don't forget to massage. And you don't, when it comes to massaging, you don't have to ruffle up the hair, okay? To massage it. Now, I know you see me being just rough, but that's because my hair is not out. Let me show you how to properly massage your scalp. You don't have to do this. You take your fingers and you plant them very firmly on your scalp. Get them in position. And then you move the scalp. Okay? The scalp moves. And you go in circles. You don't do this. No, that's not it. You move the scalp. If you just hold your scalp tautly and move it back and forth, you can literally feel the skin on your head moving back and forth. And that's what you want. When it comes to massaging, you want to take those pressure points. Take your thumb and just move in the same area. Not like this, but in the same area, just pressing tautly and moving it around. That's how you stimulate the blood flow on your scalp. Okay, you see me moving the scalp, moving the head. This is what you want. Again, not this, but this. You want to hit those pressure points. That is how you give yourself a proper scalp massage, okay? That's what's going to invigorate your scalp. That's what's going to get the blood flowing in your scalp. And that also, along with this, once you get done spraying this on your scalp, you can either take a plastic baggie, a plastic Food for Less bag, Sprouts bag, whatever kind of bag. You want to put that over your head. And then you're going to want to take yourself a satin scarf or either a cotton scarf, it doesn't matter, and tie it down. We want to create something like a glass house effect, okay? So we want the heat from your head to produce itself inside of that baggie so that it stays moist. and then your pores open. And then that MSM and that fenugreek and that rice water, it absorbs also into the actual scalp. Okay, we don't want it just sitting on top. It's important. Even that heat is also going to open up the cuticle on the hair that's right here at that's right here at the root. This hair right here is going to open up the cuticle. You want that heat to open up the cuticle so that it can penetrate into the hair. You want all of this goodness to go into the hair, and you want all this goodness to go into the scalp. So don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. If you're going to do this, do it this way, okay? Now, I know we watch lots of natural hair care gurus. I am a natural hair care guru in my own right. I just barely started doing YouTube. So I haven't been able to really share this goodness that I know. I know the game is to be sold and not told, but I feel like these are just things that we should be privy to. All right? It's a blessing. So, someone blessed me, I'm blessing you. And if you're seeking, you'll find. If you knock, the door shall be opened unto you. Okay? If you ask, you shall receive. So, this is for y'all, as long as you want it. So, again, I should have told y'all this in the beginning, but like, share, and subscribe. This is a video that you do want to share. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't care if you share it or you don't, but I do want you to share this video. Share the video. But again, like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me some constructive criticism. Tell me that I'm doing something wrong so I can tell you, no, I ain't. Or I could be like, you know what, sis, you right. Or on my next video, I would love to have some suggestions. Let me know what you want to see, because I'm always doing something. Again, I still haven't even done my waist bead video, so if y'all want to know what I use and how I do that, that would, y'all let me know if you want to see that. If you want to see it, put it down there in the comment bar and I can hook it up. I definitely have something I also want to do with my daughter, so I think you guys as women, if it's something that you want to do also with y'all daughters, it would be great. I'll give you some backstory and some history on the waist beads. Because I don't typically wear mine out for fashion. I wear them for my husband. So, but there's a bunch of different reasons why one would wear them. From royalty just down to maintaining weight in certain areas. So, let me know. Anyway, that's going to conclude this video. Again, like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to see y'all on my next video. And I want to definitely thank Deja for being my camera woman. She does her thing every single time, and I always enjoy this time that we have together. That's my baby. So, anybody that got something to say about the videos, oh, you should edit, oh, you should have. Let me tell you guys, and I'm gonna be done, Deja. Just give me a minute. Let me tell you guys. I have daughters, and they're great at what they're great at. And if they're not totally great, or it's something that they're just getting into, but I see that they may have an interest, I'm going to let them do that. So if you see a video and you feel like, oh, it's kind of off, or oh, it's moving too much, or oh, you should have did this, or you should have did that. If it's a video that my daughter took, wrap your lips up. You know what I'm saying? Take your lip and pull it over the back of your head, because I'm not going to extinguish my children's fire. And you're not going to extinguish my children's fire, period. So I have another daughter that likes to do hair. That's what she does. So if I instruct her and she's messing up or whatever, she will learn. But, you know, I know I'm going to forgive you because you know not what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that if you have children, that you nurture their gifts as well. So I just want to say that, and I still want to say love and light to you and your family. I still love you. I know you commented in error for whoever it was that had something to say about my kid's video. Okay? But again, love and light. Okay? And I pray for all of you guys, because we are one. Okay, so I'm only as strong as the weakest. Okay, so we got to build each other up at all times. We got to stay strong for one another at all times, and that's just what I'm about. So anyway, I gotta go. Bye.